Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome to HOI4 as we're going to be starting a new campaign today. So in the last series, in the finale, or it might have been the video before the finale, I talked about what we're going to be doing for this next campaign, that we're going to be playing with a total overhaul mod. So we had a patron vote for 3 different mods, where the options were the Road to 56, the Great War mod, and the Old World Blues mod, which is a Fallout mod. And the patrons voted on that. And 73% of the patron vote did go to the Road to 56, so that's what we're going to be going with. I think, God, I'd have to look, let me see my numbers real quick. It was 18% for Old World Blues and 9% for the Great War mod. So yeah, pretty decisive that the patrons very much wanted the Road to 56, so that's what we're going to be playing with. If you're not familiar with this mod, it's one that kind of adds more to it, to the game. You know, more techs. I think all the countries have their own unique national focus trees. I might be mistaken, but I know the majority of them have their own trees. New techs, some new decisions, new things for your government that you can do. We'll take a look at all that stuff for those of you who are unfamiliar with the mod. It's one of my favorite total overhaul mods. It's really fun. It is not a historical mod in any sense of the word. It is very alt history. If you want a historical game where things happen close to as they did historically, this is not the mod for you. It gets kind of crazy because of the focus trees. I mean, you see that in vanilla as more and more focus trees get added. The crazier the game gets because everybody's doing things that, didn't really happen. So with all the countries in the world having their own focus trees, you do get some crazy stuff, but it's really fun. It's really enjoyable just, seeing how the world can develop and who joins which factions, and it's a pretty entertaining mod. I like it a lot. So we're going to be playing as Spain in this series, and that's because I've never done Spain on the series. We've had on the channel. We've had 20-something campaigns on the channel, and I've never played Spain before. And the main reason for that is because they don't have their own focus tree. So with this mod, everybody has their own focus tree. So yeah, we're gonna give Spain a go, and we'll talk about exactly what we're gonna do here in a minute. Let's start a new game, 1936, of course, and I don't think Spain's on here. We'll have to select a country. Let's get Spain selected. For custom game rules, we're going to go ahead and strengthen everybody by, let's do 2. I don't know if this is at all different from vanilla, but it'll be fine. Let's strengthen everybody. Maybe we should just do 1 since we're minor power. I do want a good challenge, though. So, you know what? Let's do 2. Every AI country will be strengthened by 2, although I think everybody can be strengthened. Oh Lord, yeah. Is there any way to just do everybody? Let's see here. I think you can just. Oh, that gives it to Italy. All right, what does this one give to? All right, so this is just if you wanted to only do the majors. I see. All right, well, let's strengthen all the AI powers by 2. We might be able to do it that way. It might be a little bit quicker. It's 1 less click. All right, so yeah, we'll just strengthen them all up, and hopefully everything goes well for us. And strengthen Portugal up. That should be interesting. So as far as what ideology we're going to go with, we have the Spanish Civil War that's going to happen, and we can pick between the fascist nationalist, or in the game, it's not entirely authentic to history, but in the game they are the communist Republicans. So we are going to, in fact, not go either route. Now, of course, we do have to choose one of those sides in the Civil War, but for the long term, we're going to be playing as a democratic Spain. I had no idea this was going to take this long. But yeah, we're going to be playing as a democratic Spain, joining the Allies. And the reason for that is because in the last campaign, we played as communist China. Campaign before that, we played as fascist Germany. So let's get a democracy into it. I try and play as democracies just because not enough people on YouTube do it. A lot of people don't like playing as democracies. Now, some of you guys may be worried, and I do have to find Spain now and untick ourselves because I wasn't paying attention. So let's see if we can find Spain. Is it alphabetical order? Oh, it is alphabetical order. How convenient. All right, so we should be right here. All right, so let's go ahead and tick ourselves down. We don't want to be strengthened. All right, excellent. So everybody's ticked up. I don't think we'll change any other settings here. I think everything else is fine. We could, of course, this just changes the status. We could, of course, change which routes they go with their trees, though I'm not seeing those as an option. Oh, here we go. AI behavior. So yeah, we could change up the trees and stuff. But I think I almost want to just go like random with everybody. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, we're just going to put everybody on random, though it seems that they hadn't added any new ones in here. Yeah, none of them are the new ones. Alright, but that's kind of a shame. You know what? We're just going to leave it all on default then. Yeah, we'll just leave it all on default, since it's only these countries that have them for whatever reason. They don't have them for all the other countries in the game that have their own trees. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Road to, oh, okay, so you can select whether you want the man, the guns focus tree or the road to 56 focus trees. We'll leave everything on the road to 56. I don't know why they decided to just keep the Netherlands and the South Africa one. I assume that's the one people were asking for, perhaps. Yeah, we're going to leave all the rest of this as is. There's nothing else I'm seeing that we want to change there. We're going to play on regular difficulty. Again, I answer this in every Let's Play I do because otherwise I get a bunch of questions. I like increasing the difficulty through here by making the AI better. I think that's the best way to do it. You can take it all the way up if you want a really challenging experience, though of course it's, it doesn't make the AI any smarter. It only gives them these, these artificial bonuses here, these modifiers, which sometimes are a little bit frustrating because it makes their divisions really, really good. So it doesn't feel like they're smart and acting smarter because it doesn't make them any smarter. It just makes their divisions better, which can sometimes be frustrating, which is why I only go with 2 points into it. Otherwise, you got to have like, 5 divisions to beat one AI division because their damn defense is so high, which doesn't always make for fun gameplay. But the reason why I don't use these here is because all they do is make everything take longer. I did a series with the Soviet Union where we were on elite, and that's a good example of why it's not exactly fun, because it just takes forever to get the political power, forever to get your text done, and yeah, it's just not enjoyable. So just turn historical AI focuses off because we had that on for the China series, and I think we're ready to start, so let's jump into this. So as I said, we are going to play democratic. Some people really don't like the democracies to watch them as a series because you don't have the ability to attack, to go on the offensive, and declare war on other countries typically. But the Spanish national focus tree actually does allow that option for democracies. We'll take a look at that here in a second. Let's move all of our troops to, we probably shouldn't move them all to Madrid, but we do want to get them out of the territory that's going to be going to the enemy, because we are going to go the Republican side of the Civil War. And there's really, the only real reason why I'm going with the Republican side is because their ideologies isn't completely communist, so it won't take as long to go back to democracy. While with the fascist side, if you go that route, then they're 100% fascist, so it's going to take us longer to go democratic. In addition, it's a little bit more challenging as the Republican side. The fascist side has more divisions and I think better divisions. And in addition to that, you also have the Italians and the Germans sending reinforcements, while as the Republicans, you usually only get the volunteers, I should say, not reinforcements, but you only get volunteers for the Soviet Union. So Republican side is going to be easier to convert ideologically to democracy. And then also it's a little bit more challenging of a fight. So that is the reason why we're going to join them, or have them be the side that we make use of. All right, so where are these guys at? All right, they're over here. We're just going to get rid of all these air wings. We'll make use of them later, put them out there a little bit later. Let's go and get all of our ships and move them as well. Let's put them all into one port for right now. I think that's all of our navy, if I'm not mistaken. We'll make sure that all of them are going over there. All right, fantastic. So let's go ahead and get our national focus selected first. And I'll show you guys this focus tree. So the Spanish focus tree is not as great as a lot of the other focus trees in the mod. It's a little bit lackluster, unfortunately. It's not as large as many of the other focus trees. And so far, out of all the ones I've seen in the mod, this is, I'm not gonna say my least favorite, but it's up there. Unfortunately. So it's still better than having the generic national focus tree in vanilla though. And I really wanted to play as Spain. So there's some good options here. We're going to go with the appoint new advisor probably first. Yeah, I think we'll probably go that route first, get that political power. And this is the route we're going to go with the support democracy in our country. As you can see, you cannot take it until January 1st, 1937. I think that's because they want to ensure that the Civil War has fired before you take it. And as I was saying, a lot of people often don't like democracies because you can't attack. You don't get war goals typically. But with the Spanish democratic tree, that is not true. We get annexation war goals against many countries. Portugal, we can still conquer Portugal even as a democracy. We're going to get a war goal against Venezuela, Peru, the Dominican Republic, and as well as against Italy. And we're going to get claims on a lot of their former lands that Aragon used to have. So basically we're talking about, Sicily, good God, what all they had? God, I don't remember. It probably says, oh, it's right here. Sicily, Sardinia, and they have some territory in Italy as well, where Naples used to be. So we're going to get the southern part here. And I am in the C mode. So yeah, we're going to get the southern part where the Kingdom of Naples used to be. So yeah, we do get war goals. We will get to declare war. We're going to be able to try and go into the Americas and rebuild the Spanish Empire, even as a democracy. So we still will be able to engage in conflicts that are more than just fighting the fascist, which we will join the Allies and we'll drag them into all these wars with us. It should be fun. So we'll start over there. Just want to show you guys the rest of the tree. It's pretty basic, guys. The civilian industry tree. Stuff you'd expect, a military branch, a doctrine branch here, which does have some interesting choices. Yeah, and then we have the naval one, the air one, and then the political foreign one. So let's go ahead and do the appoint new advisor. Get that political power first. Let's go and get our tech selected. They do start with 4 tech slots. If you're not familiar with the mod, it's called Road to 56 because they added techs that go all the way to 56. For infantry tech, it only goes to 54, but a lot of other techs go all the way to 56. And there's a lot more techs, as you'll see. Quite a few more techs. I often find it a little bit overwhelming when I play the mod because you can't get a lot of them, so it does require you to make some difficult choices. And I think that's the goal of the mod, is where you can't get everything. You have to pick what do you want to focus on. Looking at support companies, not much difference here. It really just goes further. Looking at the armor, you'll see some noticeable differences with the armor tech tree. Goes all the way down there. And then artillery, again, this is more along the lines of more techs that go further to 56 and not too many new techs. There's a few things here with the armored cars. The doctrine trees, I don't know if they actually changed the values, but I think the trees are all the same. The naval tree I also noticed hasn't been changed at all. I'm not seeing too many. They didn't even extend the tree. In fact, it only goes to 1944. It's probably because they haven't had time to do it since Man the Guns came out. And let me see, air techs are different. They separated the carrier techs, where in vanilla, the little button in the corner. In this mod, they are separated out. And you'll notice some other differences as well. Like you have a long range version of naval bombers with the maritime patrol. So you don't have to use tactical bombers, which in this mod is medium bombers. You don't have to use medium bombers if you need the range in like the Pacific. They have a ship they have a aircraft that does that for you. And of course, they're not as good as torpedo bombers, which are the naval bombers. And a few changes overall. I could have swore that they had I guess I'm mistaken. I'm probably thinking another mod, but I could have swore they had a fighter bomber hybrid. Yeah, I could have sworn they did, but I guess I'm thinking of another mod. See if there's anything else. You notice the atomic techs cannot be researched until you get a few other techs. Industrial techs. What I really like here is that they have... that's not in here, though, is it? Maybe it is. Yeah, they have steel techs somewhere. Where is that? Yeah, I know that there's some steel techs where you can get like steel, which is pretty important in the mod or in the game now because steel is so rare. Maybe it's in another one. Oh, here it is. Resource production. So you have some steel techs, the steel mills, aluminum mills, and obviously you can get the resources that you get in vanilla with the rubber and the oil. So yeah, you can get pretty much most of the resources that you often find yourself needing. And then they have these 2 extra tech trees here, which have some smaller bonuses. They're just not, I don't know. They're not huge bonuses. Some of them are better than others, as you'll see. A lot of them are trade-offs, like you're giving something up for, like, here, like engineer company reliability is reduced but you do get the bonuses to attacks on forts and urban. And then you'll notice that kind of continues as you go down here. So a lot of times you're trading things as a trade-off. The drop tanks, for instance, you'll notice that they increase the range of your planes, but they also reduce their agility and max speed. We have a similar thing here in the armor with the armored skirts. You can have increased armor for your tanks and your mechanized, but it does reduce their speed. So some of these are trade-off techs that you're giving something up. And then there's these ones. These ones are take a really long time to get. They're kind of like doctrines in a way. But yeah, they're pretty interesting. They all have, exclusive branches that you have to pick between. So you got like a naval one, an air one, an army one, and then they have the ends and the means branches. And then some bottom techs, which are pretty good, but once again, take a long time to get down. So I just wanted to show you guys the tech tree because it is so different than vanilla. But like vanilla, we're going to be getting some of the similar techs here in the beginning. Focusing on our industry. And let's see here, we're going to have early war, so having the bonuses to our infantry equipment would be useful. So we're going to get that. All right, let's go and start building some stuff. We're going to want to make sure that we build, anything we do build is going to be built in lands that we're not going to lose in the Civil War. So Madrid here, and we'll build over there. We probably won't even get those built before the Civil War starts. So 2 things is fine for right now. And let's go and start building out the infantry equipment, the artillery, and the support equipment. We'll take a look at what ships we're building. Looks like we do have progress here, so we won't be able to cancel them, unfortunately. Oh, good God, this is going to take forever doing it this way. I'm looking for ones that we can cancel that don't have as much progress. Like, maybe we should cancel these 2. Yeah, because we just don't have the dockyards. It's going to take so long to get these built. I think we should cancel these ones that aren't even close to being done, so we can start working on some of these other ones here. So yeah, we'd want to get, was that I hope that wasn't a cruiser I deleted. All right, yeah, so we start working on these ones. Again, with these, let's get rid of them. I hate these extra lines here that you often start out with. We're losing some production there, but we need to be able to focus our dockyards on, and yeah, because you can't really pull. You can't pull like that dockyard to put it over here. So yeah, it's a problem. It's going to take them forever to build these because of that. But there's nothing to be done about it right now. I think we're done with all of our factories and dockyards. Do we have any decisions that we might want to look at now? These are the Road to 56 decisions. Contributors, so yeah, that's so we can take a look at who helped make them on. Create patron generals and leaders. We're not going to do that. Just get rid of all these. This will turn off the Road to 56 nodes. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just say we don't want to be notified of any of that. Do we want to build some units up? We can train like 1 division. Well, we should probably take a look at our current designs. They're okay. They're not bad. Let's take a look at this one. All right, that's our support one. Yeah, we'll try and train one. How are the mountain divisions doing? How many mountain divisions do we have? Let's just take a look here. We only have 1. Maybe we should train a mountain division instead. I think that'd be pretty useful. We'll just train 1 because that's all we can get. We don't have any equipment right now. So we do want to make sure, and I should probably go back to that actually. Oops. We do want to make sure that we are prioritizing reinforcements, that our equipment goes to them first, and we are prioritizing the new units. All right, so here we are, fucking almost 20 minutes into the series, and I think we're finally ready to get started here. So let's go ahead and let me just make sure. I think we do need to move these guys out. So let's get them moving. I don't want to lose control of these units because I don't remember if that, I think that does go to the nationalists. It should go to the nationalists, so let's get these guys out of here. We're just going to pull all the divisions out. We're going to need them all in the conflict. So yeah, it'd be a good thing to just go and pull them all out. These guys over to Barcelona, and I think that is it. Yeah, we don't have any troops in Africa. All right. Fantastic. So let's just go and put this on speed 3 for right now. Then we'll go up to speed 5 once we get all these guys assembled in their areas. And we'll start training them, though I don't expect them to train very much before the Civil War starts, unfortunately. Let's get this guy moving over to here. You know, we'll move another division over there as well. The experience system is changed. You may notice that they have a lot more experience levels. And that's to ensure that they get their bonuses sooner, essentially. Let's just go ahead and take all these guys, put them into a training army. We'll change these guys up in time. Let's just let them train up for right now. I think that's everybody. So yeah, get these guys training. I know it's going to hurt us on equipment and stuff, but of course, we do need... I guess we'll just leave this guy here. We do need some experience though, and getting those guys ticked up in their experience levels will be nice as well. Alright, so let's go up to speed 5 now, and just wait for the Civil War to start. It should start fairly early. Typically it does. Well, I don't know about the Road to 56 mod. I don't really remember. It's been a while since we played this mod. It's been, good God, it has been a long time. I did that Greek series, which was a just one video where I kind of condensed. I called it a rapid campaign. I condensed the entire Greek campaign. Oh, there's unassigned divisions. I didn't see those. Let's move them over here. Get them training up then. We'll move another one of these guys down to here. And should probably put the mountain. You know what? It's fine. I can stay where they're at. But yeah, it was a Greek series where I formed the Byzantine Empire and you know, engaged in some conflict. And it was a fun little video. I think it was like maybe 20 minutes long. That was the last time I did it, and that was, I think last January is when I put the video out, or last December, something like that. The Second Republic has proven to be a fragile existence. Manuel Azaña can be president with the backing of the Popular Front, a broad coalition of left-wing groups supported by Republicans, communists, and anarchists. But the right-wing opposition, encompassing conservatives, monarchists, and fascists, is also beginning to unite for the cause of bringing down the Popular Front. Whichever coalition falls apart, their opponents are likely to take advantage of their internal conflicts to launch a revolution. This election is not the final test Spain will have to endure to resolve this conflict. So we're going to maintain the Popular Front, but that's what I was talking about, where it wasn't just a socialist, you know, it wasn't just a socialist side, it was, you know, a combination of the socialists, the liberals, and anarchists. So let's maintain the Popular Front, and that did increase support for communism by quite a bit. But again, I think this is the one that will result in us having the most democracy, so it'll be the easiest to convert to a democratic government. So decisions available. Let's take a look. Promises of peace. We don't want to do. We don't want to do we don't want to do any of these right now. We'll just wait until, you know, at least until the Civil War starts. But really, we need to save our political power up. We've got a bunch of decisions we want to do here, and we should get 150 political power here very soon. There we go. Excellent. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick another tech. Once again, we can't go down the Democratic branch until June 1937. So let's figure out which route we want to go. Obviously, Air Force and Navy aren't priorities just yet. We need to win the land war. Getting those military factories would probably be the biggest benefit here initially for military factories. But where do they build is the question. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where that is. Madrid would be fine. We do get control of that. Let's take a look, because yeah, I don't know all the states. I just want to make sure that it's going to build somewhere where we'll actually get control of it, and I have no idea. Okay, so that would go to the nationalists. Oops. So we probably don't want to do any of the factory ones until after the Civil War starts, since we don't know when it's going to be. We could do the one that gives us the civilian factories there. I suppose that would work out fine. Yeah, let's do that. Let's expand the civilian industry, since it does apply to a state that we actually have. Yeah, so let's do that. We'll do the military factory one later. All right, so we want to, let's say we're not interested in doing any of these right now. And this one, proven working conditions. All right, we can't modify our government with that political power we just got. Let's go ahead and go with, we should probably go with the political fires. Do we have anybody who increases our political power? Just the 5%. All right, so that's unfortunate. We don't have the 15% guy. Could build civilian factories quicker. I almost feel like we should just go ahead and go with the democratic reformer early on here, so that we can try and convert as quickly as possible to the democracy. Getting something for our military, of course, would be helpful, no doubt. But you know what? Let's start with the democratic reformer. Because I imagine the Civil War is going to start pretty soon here. How are our troops doing on training? A few of them are done, and there's the Civil War. Okay, we'll look at that here in a minute then. A group of powerful generals in the armed forces have issued a pronunciamiento denouncing the current government of Spain. They have launched a right-wing coup with the support of conservative monarchists and the clergy. A significant portion of the military sided with these nationalists, but so far they have failed to capture any of Spain's major cities, with the exception of Sevilla. Leftist volunteers are meanwhile flocking to the banners of the Republican government, ready to support it against the rebels. These loyalists may be poorly trained, but no one can question their enthusiasm. The battle lines have been drawn. Which faction should we support? We're going to support the Republicans. All right, so there we go. And let's go ahead, get our lines built out to give us a bunch of troops, of course, to help us out here. But they are going to take some territory while we get our troops over to those. We are going to want to go ahead and take all these guys out of the army. Yeah, it looks like they did pull some of our divisions. We lost a few of them, unfortunately. All right, well, that's fine. Nothing to be done about it. Let's go ahead and stop these guys from training. This will be our army that we're going to be making use of. And let's give them an icon. We'll give them that one. And we'll make them... What color do we want to make them? I guess we'll make them... Our main army can be yellow. Sure. Kind of think of Spain when I think of yellow. Probably from HOI4. So let's... Can we put all the divisions in there? Probably not. No, I don't think we're going to be able to. And these guys are pretty cruddy. Yeah, these are the ones that we got. All right. Yeah, they're extremely cruddy. Oh, man. Yeah, these divisions are garbage. We'll get to the front, but I think we're going to end up having to delete some of these divisions to get their equipment and their manpower so that we can build some better divisions. But for right now, we're going to get them all going to the front. Let's go and create one army of yellow. In fact, we should probably put some of these guys on there. But let's go and create a new army over here. And these guys can be blue. Why not? And let's give them an icon. In fact, diamond. That'll be a diamond. So we'll go and give them some commanders. Get them some front lines assigned. We have one commander. Oh. And it's a field marshal. Alright, well, that's a shame. That's all we have is a field marshal. So we're going to have to hire some people. I didn't realize that Spain didn't have any generals. I don't know if that's the case in Vanilla. I couldn't say. I thought they did. I could swear they did. We're going to get the charismatic here. And let's go ahead and place both these guys under them and see if we can get some generals. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have any commanders, so they're really, really cheap. Let's get two commanders. And it seems that one is slightly better than the other. He's a carrying leader, though. So higher division recovery. Also higher defense. And, oh, nice. All right, so he's got some good bonuses, despite the fact that I was thinking this guy was initially better because he has the supplies consumption of 2, and otherwise they're all the same. But with his traits, he's in fact actually a little bit better, though they will soak up more supply. So we'll have the yellow army led by Ignacio, and the blue army will be led by Gaspar Marquez. All right, so let's give them the fronts. The blue army is going to be covering here. And then the yellow army will cover, well, maybe we'll go one more. And then the yellow army will cover the rest. And hopefully that'll be enough for the divisions we have. It looks like we got a lot of divisions, so it might not be enough. Just gonna put the blue guys over here. Yellow guys over here. And then just split this force, though, yeah, again, it looks like we're gonna have extra divisions, but I'm gonna delete some of them. So it's probably fine. So how many we need? We need 5 into the yellow army and a lot into the blue army. So what we'll do, let's throw them all into the blue army for right now. And then just kind of take out what we need. So 5 for the yellow. That does leave quite a few divisions that we need to assign to another army. However, these are probably going to be the ones that we're going to be deleting because they're so cruddy. We could just use their 150 infantry equipment. For good measure. I think that's the best way to do it. So we'll just delete 7 of them. Yeah, just go ahead and delete these guys here. Make sure that they don't. And then units cannot be disbanded. All right, interesting. Yeah, they will not let me get rid of them. All right, we'll see if I can do that a little bit later. Let's get one more general for right now. And then we're going to move these guys over to the capital, make sure we don't lose it. They can entrench into the capital. Maybe we'll move them around to other key cities as well. For right now, you know what? We'll go ahead and move a few of them elsewhere. I'm going to do it from here. Into other key cities. Like Valencia. And we just won't give these guys a front. As well as over here. In fact, we should probably have them go over here. Alright, fantastic. What decisions do we have available? We can rally the Republican officers. Oh, that might have been what we needed for... Oh, psh. Okay. So that's how we would have gotten leaders. Yep. Damn it. I didn't need to hire all these guys. I should have looked at that. Here we go. We've got generals now. Alright, do we want to change anything? Yeah, I didn't know that that was an option. So this guy is probably better. Oh, we don't have any... Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and let him lead. Because he's better, and we'll give him the trait as soon as we get the command power, which should hopefully be soon. And let's go ahead and just change up our generals here. So Enrique would be the leader of the Yellow Army. And nah, nothing that we want to get from trait-wise, so we couldn't anyway because we don't have any command power. And then we're going to put Jose in control of the Blue Army. Purple Army, yeah, I wish I hadn't hired those guys, but yeah, nothing to be done about it now. So I think we're actually going to allow, yeah, Juan I think is better. Both he has that trait and then he has better stats here. Yeah, far better. Okay, so we got our generals assigned. Let's go ahead and give some planning bonuses. Getting planning bonuses. And do the same with this Blue Army over here. We're gonna control it, manually control it. And it seems I actually did not pull enough divisions. Apparently I don't know math. My bad, guys. So yeah, I did shitty math. Let's take one of these guys, have him go over to here. The other one can come over to Barcelona, if he can even get there before we get cut off. We also should get our Air Force out there flying. Whatever planes we have, I know we don't have much. Yeah, we do not have a lot. What we're gonna do is just have 10 out there, just to get us the air superiority bonus. And yeah, more than likely they're gonna get shot down. But they'll get the air superiority bonus initially. And we have more divisions over here. Okay, I didn't realize that. We're probably gonna want them to go into their own separate army for right now. We do have the generals, so might as well do it this way. And just have them... Probably not gonna push the front forward. And in fact, we should more than likely just defend our territory here. We'll send a division over this way. But yeah, I'm hoping their divisions are as crappy as ours are. Alright, so I think we are ready to go. Let's go and turn down speed 3 and get this war started. Alright, so we need to get all our divisions moved around. And do they have ships? Let's take a look. Is there going to be a naval conflict at all? They do. They do have ships. Okay, so let's put our fleet together then. I wasn't going to use the fleet. But yeah, if we do have... We're just going to throw them all into one fleet for right now so I can take a look at what we got. And we can arrange them ourselves. So we have 15 total ships. 6 of those are submarines. Alright, so let's go ahead and create a task force of all submarines. And we're just going to leave these guys all in one with our 9 ships here. And we have 1 admiral. Okay. So yeah, we'll assign the admiral in charge. We'll just have to keep them all together. And let's go ahead and give these guys an icon. Though, I'm fine with this one here. Let's just change the color up. I'll do this color right here. And then for these guys, make them into subs. So we can see what they're doing. And then we'll change this one up to, doesn't really matter, but we'll do, where's the, I don't know, they must have removed it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, we'll use that one. Screams Spain to me. Alright, so let's get these guys assigned. We're going to have them doing... They'll probably just do a patrol, though I'm a little bit worried about the battleship out there patrolling because of our lack of fuel. Could be an issue. Oops. So yeah, we want them to patrol through out here. Obviously, not going to patrol the whole thing, but we'll see what we can catch out there, and then we're also going to have them do convoy raiding. We're actually going to change this up a little bit and just patrol these two, since, yeah, hopefully shouldn't have too much activity on that side of things. Alright, did we have any bombers? I didn't see. Just the torpedo bombers. Okay, well, we could still use those. Where would they most likely engage us in? Probably here. Could be there, though. It's hard to say. I mean, torpedo bombers, this is not going to be... We'll just do 5. They're not going to make much of a difference, frankly. But yeah, we'll put them out there. We'll have them try and bomb if there's any battles here. Maybe we'll move them over there if the battles end up being on that side of things. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, so the ships should go out there and start patrolling. Let's get all of our troops over to the borders here. Of course, they're going to push us back initially as we got to move to the fronts here. We did get the electronic mechanical engineering tech done. So let's go ahead and get the mechanical computing next. Keep getting those research speed bonuses. And some of you guys could move to smarter locations instead of whatever hell you're doing, so that we can try and get some troops here in time to stop these advances. All right, so defending there effectively. And yeah, we just need to get all of our troops to the borders. Again, you know, they're gonna cut us off here, which is not surprising. And just have these guys go over here for right now. And let's just hurry up and get to the damn borders. But yeah, their troops are better, and that's kind of one reason why I wanted to choose the Republicans, is because they are a bit better. I'm going to go and accept the non-aggression there and accept the Soviet Union volunteers, which we will get on the 2nd of April. All right, fantastic. Let's go and push forward where we can, where they're not here. And we got more troops coming that way, more troops here. Just looking for other locations where we might be able to push the front forward. Not seeing anywhere. Alright, let's just stop that attack. That's clearly not going to work out. Go ahead and move a division over there, though. And we could get divisions moving over here to Toledo. Alright, so you guys need to hurry up and get to the damn front, man. And non-aggression packs from all of mostly communist countries. We will accept all these, despite the fact that we're planning on being democratic a bit later. I don't know that we'll be fighting the communists at all. We'll just have to see. Alright, so yeah, you guys are not going to win that. Just stop it. Stop throwing my equipment away, please. Alright, so we want to get back to here. But yeah, we don't have the troop numbers to do it just yet. We're going to have to wait. Just taking a look at how many troops are here. We have 8 assigned there. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so let me see if I can't grab that province. And maybe we'll be able to cut these guys off. We will need to attack over that way, though. Or try to, anyways. That CAD division is not the best division to be doing that with. Alright. Looking pretty good. We'll need to move one of these divisions over to here. And it does seem we got some stupid attacks going on. Let's go and pull these back. Make sure that they don't continue these. Looking for other stupid attacks. Like, yeah, here, going across the river, just really dumb. Alright. And that's because we had them move in on the railroads and they took some land from us. Alright, let's have this guy move over to here. Help us out. And then the Purple Army is just going to be kind of our mobile army that we use for other purposes. And it does look like we are going to lose this territory, so might as well get all of our troops into one province then. See if we can hold it. But typically, you often lose there in the north. Let's go ahead and take any territory they're not defending as they kind of stretch their troops out. And yeah, we got troops coming over this way. All right, looking pretty good. That guy's going to grab that for us, though we will need a division to lock somebody down. Let's see if we can attack here. I could get a win there. All right, we're going to also try and attempt an attack. Can we go across there? Yeah, let's see if we can attack them. Can we beat them? 5 hours? Probably not. All right, so we'll need to change this up, unfortunately. They'll have to go there, and they'll have to attack to lock them down. All right, so he's coming over this way. We're going to bring another division over to here. All right, so holding out there. It does seem we might have somebody attacking, so we do need to pull that back, so we're not doing that attack any longer. All right, losing there. Alright. If we could win here, we will attempt to win there, in fact. Let's go ahead and do an attack and see if we can't get a victory here. And maybe we'll be able to cut these guys off. But we did take that territory there. These guys are still locking them down. We don't need to do that any longer. Let's go and pull that back now. Let's bring another division over to this way. And we should probably take a look at our equipment situation. Because, yeah, we're going to have less factories now. So let's pull back on the artillery. Yeah, it's fine, I suppose. Yeah, there's not much that we can do here. Okay. As far as units go, we're probably never going to ever get this guy built. Let's just go and delete that so any equipment that he did have would go to our units, because we are short a lot of infantry equipment at the moment. Quite a bit of infantry equipment. Alright, so he's going to stay there. Hold that province first. We're going to stop that. Just, their units are just not doing what I want them to do. Alright. So yeah, we've got a pretty stable border now. It does seem that we are now losing here, so let's have him support. See if that changes it a bit. It doesn't look like it's gonna. We're gonna have to attack here to kind of help those guys. Yeah, we kind of, yeah, it's not great. We got another division here. Let's attempt an attack. Oh, Lord. Let's attempt an attack right there. Oops, nope, that's not where I wanted to attack. I wanted to attack right there, although this guy is leaving in 23 hours. You know what, we'll just wait. And we'll attack these guys to lock them down. And support here. Again, just trying to lock those troops down. Alright, holding out there. And not for much longer, though. So what we're going to need to do is let's take a division and have him come here. So that this guy can go reinforce right there. Decision available. We got a lot of decisions available. Let's take a look, see if there's any of them that we want to do. Obviously, the consumer good factories would be useful. But yeah, I don't want to use my political power for that right now. Seize armories. Yeah, let's do. I would assume that would be worth it for infantry equipment. Let's also prepare for the Civil War. Oh, so this is with the democracy on the rise. So we don't need to be notified about that right now. Let's take a look. Anything else? No. All right, so let's seize the armories. And we'll have to see what happens. We got a 6% chance that we are successful in the raid, a 40% chance that we would not be. All right. Still waiting on those volunteers, which we'll get on 2nd of April, so a couple more days. We did push forward there. It looks like we're going to lose this attack, so might as well pull it back. We successfully pushed forward there. Interesting. So we will want to pull back there now. And let's bring another division over to here. And frankly, yeah, all of the yellow divisions are kind of tied up right now. All right. We'll keep those purple divisions in the back. But yeah, again, I would like to delete some of them if we can. So that guy left, but yeah, we didn't lock these guys down successfully, so let's pull that back. All right, so yeah, can't really do anything there, so let's just go and attack these guys to try and help out in that defense there. Same thing here, just trying to attack these guys to help out in the defense. I prefer to cut them off, but we're not winning here, so might as well pull it back. And just push them back. Because yeah, the situation here is not great. All right. See how we're doing along this front. Make sure the capital's protected. Looking pretty good. Not bad. We can bring this guy up here. It does look like we're going to lose there, though. Maybe we should send some divisions over here, then. Once again, to try and help with the defense there. Okay, defending here. Let's attack right there. Again, that should make sure that we win that defense. I don't know why so many of my units are attacking. We did get those 5 divisions for the Soviet Union. Excellent. And yeah, not going to be able to push forward over here at all. All right, so yeah, we are definitely at a disadvantage when it comes to equipment. The equipment situation is pretty terrible overall. So we really just have to kind of fight on the defense, trying to make them exhaust themselves. Yeah, here, we're probably going to lose that. I don't see how we could possibly win there. Do we have the command power? We do, to go ahead and... I'm pretty sure we had something to give to somebody. Oh yes, the Field Marshal, in fact, had... He can get charismatic, so we'll get him that. All right, excellent. Okay, so these guys are not holding out here. There's just too many people attacking. So let's attempt an attack here. And you know what, we'll just go ahead and send both of them over there. Try and push them back right there. Again, just trying to help out here because you see that they are attacking from right there. And we are attacking there. Doing okay right in that location, but they do have more equipment than us. So that's a problem. Obviously, we have no fuel either. We might need to pull the fleet back. Let's take a look, see what we're doing here. Our submarines were engaging their convoys. We are going to need to trade for some fuel because yeah, we don't have any. So let's trade with the United States. How many? Let me see. How many do we have to trade away? We have 7 that we're currently building that military factory with in Madrid. Okay. Let's trade away 2 of them for fuel. We got to have the fuel, guys. It's imperative that we have that. So let's just trade 2 away. Hopefully that should fix some of our fuel issues. Obviously, we're still going to be short. And of course the armory raid failed. That's the way it always works, man. If I can fail in a decision, I almost always do, unfortunately. Especially in these mods, though. All right, so we are winning there. Here, still having some difficulty there. Not really seeing any attacks we could do here. We could actually help here, though. You know what? Let's see if we can't win here. Yeah, looks like we could win there, so we'll do that attack. We're winning here as well. I'm probably going to have to pull this one back. I'm trying to help those guys out, but yeah, it's time to pull it back at this point now. Okay, winning there. Winning there. Losing here, though. despite all those troops that we sent them. Okay, this guy's still attacking there. Let's have these two support that attack. Try and get it done a little bit quicker. They're attacking across the river, but yeah, it does look like we're going to lose there, no matter what, unfortunately. I'm not going to be able to save it. These guys did... oh, no, they haven't. I was going to say they did something here. Yeah, we did something. Oh, we pushed back right here. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go ahead and grab that province then. We'll send 2 divisions over there, and then we'll attack here. And we're going to bring them another division as well. We're trying to get these guys reconnected again. That would definitely be desirable. We're going to try and make that happen. It's a tough fight, you know, when you're actually playing as Spain. When you're helping Spain out and you have, you know, volunteers here where they just have tons of equipment and stuff, then it's a different situation. Czechoslovakia starts border fortification project. Okay. All right, so I assume our ships aren't really doing anything right now. What we might want to do is go ahead and stop the patrolling because we don't have the fuel to support it at the moment. We'll keep the submarines out there. They're not that bad on fuel, and we are trading for some. Yeah, you'll notice now we pulled them back. The fuel situation's a little bit better. All right, so still attempting an attack there. We have moved here. Let's go and have these guys support then. Still trying to get that win. Attacking here as well. I guess we'll try and... okay, wait a minute. Wonder if we can attack here once this division leaves. We won't do anything with these guys, because I'm going to attack right there. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we can get a win there. And what do we have here? Non-aggression pact from Poland. We will accept it. Of course. Alright, so still seeing some reds here and there. You know, this one probably could be pulled back. Most of those reds are defenses that we're trying to turn around. Remember, we had the Soviets helping as well. You can see they're providing support on this attack here. Let's go ahead and send another division in there. And nice, we got our support equipment. Fantastic. And we got the basic machine tools. All right, so is there anything else that we want to get in the infantry branch? I don't think so. I think we're pretty much good on the infantry branch for right now. Could go improve our engineers. We should probably look at our what we want to do with our army experience. Look at our division designs. We'll do that here. You know what? Let's do that now. So I kind of know what we need to research and what we don't. So we do have engineer in our main division design, but remember, most of the divisions that we have are not using that division design. As you can see, we have only 4 divisions using that design, while the ones that we got... Yeah, I don't know where... I was thinking it was this one. But this is only 1 division using it. Oh, and this is the special one. So this is the one where most of our divisions are using, and they're pretty garbage, and we don't have the manpower to give them anything, unfortunately. All right, yeah, there's really no point on changing most of these designs up because we don't have any equipment, and we don't have any manpower. So I think we're just gonna stack our stuff right now until we can kind of solve some of the equipment issues. There's just no point on changing anything up. All right, so let's just get some techs that don't require equipment to give us the bonuses. All right, so let's go with, we're gonna do the concentrated industry. And what do we wanna do with our next slot? So we got the industrial techs, got engineering techs going, and I want some land bonuses. So could of course go down the doctrines, but again, the doctrines take a long time. So I looked across all of our techs, and I think getting the radios would be the best initial benefit with that 5%. Bonus there. So yeah, we'll get that. I think that'll be the one that will be the most helpful early on here. Let's see if we can't do an attack right there. It does look pretty open. I think we can beat that guy, so we'll push forward wherever we can. But again, mostly want to sit on defense, since that's where we're going to cause the most casualties to the enemy. So yeah, we'll try and stay on defense where we can. We did take that territory there, so that pushed them back a little bit. Let's see what we can do here. Let's, in fact, move these guys over to here to hold that province for us. And we'll send 1 more division over there as well. Make sure that we can hold that province, because that's the only province I'm really seeing where we're losing, with the exception of right there. All right, let's go and send this guy over to here. Make sure that we win there. And just looking for other openings. I'd like to do an attack here. That one might be a little bit challenging. Maybe we should attack right there and right here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're about to lose there. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this CAD division, send him over to here, and then we're gonna move this division over to here. I don't, you know, we're not gonna win there. No, no, no. Let's just go and attack these guys to help that defense up. Bring the cav division over to support them. And then we're going to attempt to get a win right here. We will need to send another division over there. Let's go and just send all these guys, and then we'll just support with this guy here. And it doesn't look like it's going to be a win right now. But what we could do is support with these guys as well. Again, probably not going to get a win. Maybe we can force them back if we put enough divisions into it. I'd really like to get a win there, but man, it's the mountain provinces. Okay, so that's not going to work, clearly. So instead, let's send the attack up here. Yeah, because that's a little bit easier. And then maybe we'll have to, you know, wrap around this way. And a victory point, their capital, would be just one province away if we get the win there. All right, let's send another division over here since still having difficulties. All right, let's take a look at. Okay, so we're building military factories over here. Just want to keep an eye on all of our equipment situation. Yeah, it's fine that all of our military factories right now are going towards the infantry equipment. All right, they are starting to kind of push us back here. You can see that it's red anyways. So yeah, having a little bit of difficulty across here, but I'm not gonna move the troops around too much. I guess we could take this division and send him over there, so I'd have to fight him. He'll get there in mere hours. All right, that's fine. Let's keep our eyes on this, but we might need to pull back here, and that's fine. If the front gets decreased a little bit, it would be advantageous. We only have 8 divisions up there. It's not a lot. All right, so having difficulty on that win now because they keep attacking us here, so that's unfortunate. We are still winning here, though. These guys still are holding out, surprisingly. We did lose that because I moved another division over to there. So we'll have to get our organization back up, and then we'll attempt the attack again. The Russians are, in fact, attacking them that way, and we'll support them in that attack. Help them out there. In fact, let's actually take one of them and just send them over there. And we'll support with these guys as well. Looks like we finally got that one to a green. Excellent. All right, oops, I didn't realize that was paused. Is there any way where they can attack here? Okay, so the Russians are attacking there. Let's go ahead and help them then. Try and make that a win. I'm not seeing anywhere else along the front down there in the south where we could get a successful win. Might be able to push there because we can send all 3 divisions here. Yeah, we could, but let's not. Once again, we do need to think about equipment and manpower, which is an issue, definitely an issue. Not gonna win there. That's a shame. I really thought we had that one. All right, let's try here. We are about to lose that province there. Oh damn. All right, let's send another division. In fact, we'll take the cav division and send him. All right, yeah, that's a real bummer. We are about to lose that province. Winning the defense here. Okay, it's turned green again. Awesome. What we need to do is let's see if we can't get some equipment from the Soviets. They haven't offered anything, so I would assume that they're not going to be able to give us anything, but we'll try. We'll try and get some infantry equipment. Yeah, they would not accept. Probably won't accept to give us anything. I imagine that they're pretty short on everything. Yeah, they won't give us nothing. All right, well, we tried. Maybe from fighters? No, they're not gonna give a shit. All right, well, unfortunate, but not surprising. All right, so this division I'm keeping in Valencia. I almost want to have him move forward, though. I thought I was gonna get rid of some divisions, and then it's not working out because you can't delete, we can't disband the special divisions, unfortunately. But we are winning there, and we did win that province as well. We got the expand civilian industry, so that's gonna give us those civilian factories. So that's fantastic. That's gonna be really helpful. We can't get this one because you do have to control that province. Same here. So let's see what we can get. We're not going down the communist branch. All right, so air, naval, or the doctrines. Those are the choices. Well, let's go with the doctrines then. Maybe we'll be able to get a doctrine. Cause yeah, I'll go for it if it's gonna be easy. Yeah, we'll go and push forward here. Oops. I want to support this attack. Yeah, I'll push forward here because the Soviets are doing it, and we'll help the Soviets out. Wherever they want to attack. They don't have the equipment issues that we do, or not as bad anyways. That one division did kind of help out there. Let's go and attack here again. But yeah, it's not enough. And the Americans are going with the neutrality route, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a shame. Winning here, still having trouble winning that province. So winning here, it's ticking up slowly. And winning there on that defense. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to win there now. We need to conserve our equipment again, so we're not going to do... We're going to be careful with a lot of our attacks. We need to be more careful and only do ones that are for sure victories. This one should be a victory. I'm going to keep it going because even though it's red, I think it could still end up being a victory. I want to keep it going. Yeah, you can see it's kind of ticking over to green here and there. This one just going to pull them back. Oh, and now they're going to attack us, and that's going to cause some problems. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is now we have to pull the CAD division back. Yeah, shit. Alright, yeah, that is probably not wise, me attacking there. And we are going to lose here. Let's go and bring a division over there to help hold, and we will attack these guys as well. Yeah, having a lot of difficulty on this frontier. We did get construction 1. Excellent. And then we have that 100% bonus to go ahead and get... Oh, Lord. Do we want to use it for the excavation? I suppose we can use it for excavation. Sure. We get it in 77 days and help out with our resources, though I don't think we're actually having any resources. Oh, we are. We're having some steel issues. Okay, so it would be beneficial. Let's go and get one of our civilian factories back. And so that we can try and get this damn military factory completed. All right, so winning here, pushing back. I'm worried about Barcelona. It does look like we're not going to win here. Oh, damn, yeah, they just pushed us back. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this front back to right there. And let's get these guys getting out of here. Come on over here. Let's pull this guy back. But yeah, this guy's now cut off, unfortunately. And that guy's going to be destroyed as well. Damn it. He could have reached... Oh, he is retreating that way. Excellent. It's like, why didn't he retreat that way? But he did. Awesome. We'll probably want to move our ships just in case. So let's go ahead and have these guys... I think they just get ejected anyway, so it's not a problem as long as they're not repairing. But what if they, started to repair? That's what I'm thinking. Because yeah, if they're repairing, then I think you do lose them. All right, so still winning here. Still holding on to that victory point, though it seems this point here is not defended. All right, well, nobody's attacking there, so it's okay for right now. This is open, so let's go ahead and grab that. We're going to do an attack to lock them down. And we'll go ahead and send more divisions as well over to here. And then let's also attack this way. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. That full division's still there. All right. A lot of green, but yeah, just not going the way we need it to go, man. It's unfortunate, and yeah, it does suck we lost that division there. Not really surprising when I did that stupid act there. Shouldn't have done that. All right, so now we have 2 divisions in all these provinces, and we still have 1 extra one coming down. I'm just gonna try and hold out there, see what we can do. All right. And I know we have purple divisions just sitting in these provinces, and that's for if we get pushed back, so that we have a division that is entrenched. I think it would be useful. All right. Is there any other divisions that we can... I almost want to pull this guy over here, one of these purple divisions that are in Madrid. Yeah, they might not push us back at all. It's definitely a possibility that they won't push us back. Let's go ahead and do an attack here because that's going to be a win. Just help the Russians out so they get those completed quicker. And we did win here as well. Excellent, so we're pushing them back. Fantastic. Let's go and have this guy go here. We've been having a lot of trouble trying to get that win there. We might be able to save this division here. I don't know. Let's attempt an attack here and see if we can't save this guy. Let's have divisions go this way. And then just take like 1 of these divisions. Have an attack here. Just trying to help out. I don't know if we'll be able to do it or not. We'll just have to see. Yeah, I think he's going to get destroyed. Okay, so just pull these back. Clearly that did not work out. And you can support that right there instead of whatever you're doing. And you guys can stay here, I guess. Okay, so took a few provinces here. And still trying to get a win there. So with some support, they might be able to do it. All right. Yeah, not looking too bad, guys. Could get a win here as well. Let's go and attempt an attack here. Is this a mountain province? It is not. We'll send these 2 guys here. And have this one support. Just try and push them back. Still winning light defense. Yeah, we're doing all right, guys. It's not looking too bad. Not looking too shabby at all. Only 1 province away from their capital. Could get ourselves some more factories if we can get a win there. They did push us back here. This is just not necessary to defend all this territory. Let's pull all these guys back. We need to get to Barcelona. We need to defend that. Alright. It sucks I have to keep on micromanaging this a little bit, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, that's not what we want. Not at all. Okay, I see the issue. We don't have any divisions assigned to here. So let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. That's why we were having problems there. Alright, let's make sure they have a nice planning bonus right there. And then these guys are all signed over to here. Excellent. And we did lose that one division, so we're going to take one of the purple army divisions, the one that's right here, and put him into that blue army. Alright, fantastic. And the yellow army still has their planning bonus. Blue army will change up there, but they're still getting a planning bonus. It's not actually an issue, but we'll fix it anyways. Alright, fantastic. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. Yeah, we are here, unfortunately, already. And so quickly. Good God, man. When does this guy get out of here? We'll probably let him leave and try and get their capital and the factories that we'll get from that. But yeah, it's going okay. It's not going too bad overall. It could be much, much worse. We're winning. Just barely. So let's go ahead and do an attack here. Make sure we push them back. But yeah, having that Soviet help is tremendous. It's very helpful. And we did sink a submarine here. Excellent. Okay. So yeah, we sunk sunk one of their convoys with our submarines. Is what I meant to say. Still have our submarines out there patrolling. And oh, wait a minute, was that one of their submarines that sunk one of mine? Oh, my bad. Psh, I was looking at the wrong flags. One of their submarines sunk our convoys. Okay, I see. I just don't know that we have. If we pulled the battleship out, then we might be able to do it. What we need to do is go ahead and create we're gonna have to create a new task force with just the battleship in it, because they just take too much. And then we'll just have them do the strike force in those areas, and we'll also assign them over to here and have the submarines patrol there as well, and then put these guys on patrol. And hopefully they'll be okay on fuel, and that these guys won't go out there. I think the battleship was what was soaking all the fuel up, so hopefully that shouldn't be an issue now that we don't have them out there fighting. All right, guys. So tough fight trying to get the Civil War won. We know that I'm assuming that the Germans and the Italians have sent troops. Yes, here's a German division right there. I'm not seeing the Italians over here. It could just be missing them, though. But yeah, I'm not seeing the Italians right now. All right. Maybe they haven't sent them yet, or maybe we just can't see them. Could be sitting on the port still where they landed. So we're going to dip around the world, see what everybody's doing, revisit colonial policy in Britain. The Grande Batteria, I don't know, I'm terrible at French. But they're doing that. Privatize the Reichsbahn here in Germany. 4-year plan in Poland. I mean, really everybody has national focuses, so it's not like vanilla. So we'll just kind of click through these kind of quick so you guys can see what they're doing without me having to read them all out. Saudi Arabia. We won't go across the whole world. I'll just kind of click around. You guys can kind of see what everybody's working on. Because again, they all do have their own focus trees. New Zealand, we'll look at them. United States, War Plans Divisions. Alright, so we're not going to get too, once again, we're not going to get too crazy with it. Just look at a few countries here and there. Look at Scandinavia. All right, so that's what everybody is currently working on. We'll take a look at Portugal, carrier effort here in Portugal. National Spain is working on the collectivist ethos. And yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. I think it was a good start here. We only made it about 6 months, but of course, we are in the middle of a civil war. I think our planes are still out there fighting. We do still control the skies here, so we do have that benefit. I'm guessing they must not have any planes. They do have some planes. They have some. They have a larger navy than us as well, slightly larger. Same amount of military factories and dockyards. We have one extra civilian factory than they do that we got from that focus. But you can see here that we do have democratic support while they're fully fascist. So we do have the democratic support, and we're slowly kind of ticking that up and get that stronger. As far as manpower goes, similar amounts of manpower. They might have a little bit more than us. Let's take a look at the casualties so far. We've lost 40,000. They lost 42. So we are kind of winning in that. But overall, it's still pretty close. And the amount of factories, impossible to say how many factories they have total, but I think we might have one more total factory. As far as the amount of divisions here, they probably have more divisions than us, I would assume. That's what it looks like anyway. And you can see they have more fielded manpower, so yeah, I think they have more divisions than us. But yeah, should be a tough, difficult fight. We'll see if we have any traits to give to our generals before we end here. now that we actually have a little bit of command power. It doesn't look like anybody has any traits right now. Okay. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. I hope you guys did enjoy this first episode. I think it's going to be a fun campaign. As I said, the Road to 56 mod is really fun. I really like it. It just results in some crazy stuff happening. That just is some interesting alt history scenarios, and just and some of it's a bit silly. It's more than just alt history. It's not even probable in some cases. But yeah, it's fun. It's a fun mod. And you can see with the expanded tech trees, and I didn't show this here. You also have the national character, law enforcement, states mandate, legal status of women, social order, and the justification war. Some of these have some pretty good bonuses. Some of them are trade-offs where you're giving up something for what you get. But yeah, it's overall a lot more stuff. It's pretty interesting. And I think you guys will find it fun for those of you who have never seen this mod before. So we're going to end the episode here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. If you're looking for any links, look in the description of any of our videos. You'll find links to our PayPal and Patreon if you'd like to support the channel, as well as to our social media, our Twitter, Facebook, all that kind of good stuff, and to our Discord channel if you'd like to join our community there. If you're looking for any other, Hearts of Iron 4 content to watch while you're waiting for episode 2 to release, then go check out the front page of my channel. I have all the videos, 2,000-something videos sorted by genre, and I have a section just for Hearts of Iron 4 since I do play a lot of that. I got like 20-something campaigns. So if you're looking for something to watch, you should be able to find a HOI4 series. If you're looking for non-Hearts of Iron 4 content, I play a lot of other strategy games that has a section. And then if you're looking for non-strategy content, my wife and co-host Jinx, we do a lot of other types of games together. We play co-op, and then sometimes she just joins me as I play and provides commentary. And it's a different style, a little bit more lighter style. We joke around a lot. But those are fun. Play action games, survival games, pretty much anything that looks interesting, simulation games, whatever. Sometimes strategy games. We're playing a strategy game now. We're playing Age of Wonders Planetfall, a co-op series together. Having a pretty good time with that, so maybe go check that out. I think we're on episode 9 now. So yeah, hope to see you on one of those other videos, as well as the next episode in this series, which will release tomorrow. Until then, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and thanks for watching.